Hey guys, Mephisto here, and boy has it been a very long time since I've uploaded any videos, hasn't it? Well, except for that little video I uploaded last week, which was a test video. Well, this one is as well, but it's been a very long time since I've actually talked to you guys, and I apologize for that, but I did have my reasons for not doing videos. Two of the more important ones are in fact well, my day job. Obviously I can't really skip work, so you know, I come home quite exhausted and I don't really feel like doing much after 8 or 11 hours of work. But even more importantly, I obviously could still do videos during the weekend, but more importantly than having work to do, you know, it's my old PC kind of gave up on life. Well, to some extent at least. It couldn't really do much. I could still run it, I could still start it up, I could still browse the internet, watch videos, listen to music, but that was kind of the full extent I could use my old PC for in the past 7 or 8 months since I haven't been uploading anything. I'm not really sure why, but whenever I would load a game, regardless if it was something newer or something I used to play on my old Pentium 1 PC, it would just shut down after 30 minutes or 60 minutes. It really depended. So because of that, I couldn't really record anything, and I couldn't really you know, edit or render anything with it because it would take so long. It was a very, very bad computer for you know, this day and age. So for the past 7 or 8 months, I've been saving up money and I bought myself a new computer, which hopefully will be good enough to handle pretty much anything. Well, it should be, considering all the components I put in it. But yeah, that is the main reason I haven't been uploading, because, well, frankly, I couldn't. My PC would not allow me to. As I said, if I would start up a game, it would run for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour if I was lucky, and then it would just shut down, which is not a very good thing when, you know, rendering a video takes, a 20-minute video takes the better part of 6-7 hours. So yeah, and just to give you an example of how bad my old computer was compared to my new computer, I've did another test recording. I might or might not upload it to YouTube, where I did a 20-minute video, and as I said, that a video of that length would have taken my old computer about 6-7 hours to render, whereas on my new PC I rendered that same video in about 15 minutes, which is you know, a big difference. 15 minutes compared to almost more than a quarter of a day. So I'm really happy. But anyway, let me talk a little bit about the video you're about to see. We are obviously playing, I am playing, you're watching, Project Cars, the first one, and I'll be doing a short little 5-lap race around the Sarthe circuit, and I will be driving the Sauber Mercedes C9, an absolutely fantastic Group A car. I really love it. A lot of power. A lot of fun to drive. I have my trusty H-pattern shifter here, so hopefully things will go well. I've not really been driving a lot in the past several months. Well, I kinda did in the week or two or so since I've gotten my new PC. I needed a little bit of time to get back up to speed. So yeah, anyway, let's jump into this and see how things go. Hopefully I won't end up in the first barrier. That would be quite embarrassing. So yeah, let's resume the game. Wow, this is loud. This is really loud. And we are off. Hopefully we'll do well. We have a nice sunset here, which is cool. Third gear. Let's see if we can get a few positions. Now the AI is not set to very high, but this video is more just to test things out. See how my computer handles project cars. It's quite a demanding video game. Doing pretty well so far. Whoa, a little bit of sideways motion there. Kind of fun, although a bit scary. Fourth gear as we come onto the Mulsanne Strait. Kind of missed my shift there. Struggling to find fifth gear, but we are coming up on this, I think a Palmer. Again, the AI is not set to a very high difficulty, so I will be passing cars I shouldn't be able to pass very easily. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a little bit scary and a bit deep. I should brake a little bit earlier into that corner next time around. Up to fifth gear. And we have a modern LMP car. Obviously in real life I wouldn't be able to overtake that with the C9, but we're doing it here. Okay, he's kind of covering my racing line, but we are able to pass him, I think. I don't have a view to my mirrors, and I've not mapped my D-pad to look around, so I cannot look into my mirrors. I don't know if he's around me. Down to second gear for the Mulsanne corner. Let's see if we can get around these two cars. Yep. Up into fourth gear, fifth gear. Yeah, this is quite fun. It's been a very long time since I've been doing this. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. It's something different, but hey. For the following couple of weeks, expect to see a lot of sort of test videos. You know, I want to try out the capabilities of my new PC. I want to know what I can do and what I cannot. And in fact, expect to see a live stream somewhere around next week. I believe it will be during the weekend anyway, because I can, as I said, during weekdays I'm unable to do anything really, because when I get home from work I'm really tired. The last thing I want is to do something that's subpar. Well, it's not like my content is of any quality, of any notable quality, but you know, I still have some standards, so I don't want to dip below those. And here we go for lap 2. 3 more to go once this lap is over. Oh, easy there. Down to second gear for this corner. Under the Dunlop bridge. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Nearly went sideways again there. I think I should be able to take this in 4th gear. We'll see that next time around. By that time, my wheel should be quite warm, so we'll see how things pan out. Yeah. As we get onto the Mall Sand Straight once again and into the first chicane. Oh, easy there. He nearly crashed into us. So yeah, I will be doing a live stream next weekend, probably on Sunday. First I need to buy a VGA to HDMI adapter for my old monitor, because I want to plug that in. You know, use 2 monitors, one for the game itself and my old monitor I want to use to be able to see the chat and talk to you guys directly. So that's one of the reasons, and the other reason, as I said, for the 100th time this video already, I really cannot record or do anything during the week because I'm really very tired by the time I get home. I very rarely play games after work, so I leave gaming for the weekend. But yeah, this is quite nice. It's nice to be back recording videos. And we'll get back to F1 challenge as well soon. First I have a few other things I need to test out, obviously, so. Well, he cut the track. The guy in the red Palmer. Is it a Palmer though? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get around the Alpine. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's stick. Whoa. Those guys nearly took out each other. Don't really want to be in a situation like that. Through the Porsche curves. Come on. We can get him. I know we can. Back up into 5th. Let's see if we can outbrake him. Yep, I think we overtook. Yep, that confirms it. We managed to get past both of them. And immediately lose out to the... I'm not sure, is it that a Toyota or a Porsche? I really don't know my LMP cars. Oh, easy. There we go. I love this chicane, I really do. Ooh, that's a little bit wide. Yeah. Didn't really want to do that, but it kind of happened. Well, there's no place for me to go. There we go. A little bit of slipstream, that helps. Oh, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you. Come on. And he gets around us again. It makes sense. Modern LMP cars have much more grip through corners as opposed to this Sauber C9. So it's a fantastic machine though. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He nearly took us out. And I have damage turned on, so that could have been bad. Looks like the car's okay though. I don't really... Actually, I think we have a slight suspension damage, but the car's still drivable. So, you know, we're still in the okay, I guess. Into the Mulsanne corner for the third time. Yeah, this is really fun. I really enjoy this game. You know, it's Project Cars isn't really a hardcore sim or anything, but it's still a great fun to drive around. So yeah. There we go. And two. There we go. Can we get any more positions? I don't even know where we are on the track, so it doesn't really help. But we passed quite a few cars, so I expect that we are fairly high up. We started in 56th, right at the back of the grid. Oh, don't hit him. Okay, that was nice. There we go. Nearly, I kind of missed the shift, but we're okay. Where is he? Is he still near me? Okay. We are past him, which is good. As we start our penultimate lap. Oh, shoot, sorry. That was kind of a dive bomb, didn't really mean to do that. I'll leave him get away for a little bit. And we'll try to overtake him properly next time around. Fourth gear. Okay, that's wide again. It seems like you can't really take that flat out. Oh, sorry. Touched him again. And the next group of cars is quite far ahead. Don't know if we'll be able to catch them within the next lap and a bit. Down to second gear for the chicane. Third. Fourth. And fifth. As we approach the second chicane on the Mulsanne straight. All right. Yeah. So I really hope you're enjoying this. I know it's probably not what you expected, but again, I do want to test out my PC. So, oh, that was really late. That was bad. I don't know why I was waiting, why I left braking so late. That was dumb. Anyway, if you are interested in knowing what the specs of my new PC is, you'll find that in the description down below, so check that out if you are interested in knowing what I'm running. And for comparison, you can go and look at the description of my older videos, and you'll have the specs of my old computer there as well. So actually, you know what? I could tell you. So let's start with the specs on my old PC, just so you get an idea of what I had to work with. So in terms of a CPU, I had an Intel Core 2 Duo E8600, which was a 3000 megahertz dual core processor. Yeah, I know, not a lot. I used the standard Intel cooler for it, which, I mean, you know, it does its job, but it isn't the best in the world. No stock CPU fans are good. Well, you know, they get the job done, but they're not perfect. And here we are starting our final lap. The motherboard was a Gigabyte G31, which is a very old motherboard. I had 4 gigs of RAM, running at 600 megahertz, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, not a lot of memory and not very fast, but the G31 couldn't support more than 4 gigs of RAM anyway, so, you know, not a lot to do. Storage wise, I had a 2 hard drives, a 160 gigabyte hard drive, which I use for my for the system as a system drive. I can't remember exactly what the manufacturer. My other hard drive was a 1 terabyte Western Digital. Can't really remember the model, but it was a Western Digital. In terms of graphics card, I had a nVidia GT740, which, I mean, it was an newer revision of the cards, but it wasn't anything spectacular, so, you know, I was happy that it could run anything. It had only 1 gig of VRAM, so, you know, not a lot. I had a 500 watt power supply unit. I'm not entirely sure what the manufacturer was, but it was something cheap, so it doesn't really matter anyway. And a very generic case. So that's kind of it. And now for my new PC, my motherboard is a Gigabyte Aorus X470 Ultra Gaming Edition. My CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7 2700X, which runs which is a 8-core processor, 8-core 16-thread processor running at 3.7 gigahertz. For CPU cooling, I have a Cooler Master Hyper H412R cooler. It's, you know, it's not very impressive, but it's still better than AMD's stock cooler. For RAM, I have Corsair Vengeace LPX Black Edition. RAM 16 gigs, dual channel at 3000 Hz, which is perfect because AMD processors work with fast memory very well. And 15 cycles. GPU wise, I have a Gigabyte nVidia RTX 2070 Super, which is an 8 gigabyte, which has 8 gigabytes of VRAM, so quite a powerful card. And you know, I have the benefit of RTX technology if I really need it. I don't currently own any video games that require RTX, but that's it. PSU is a Corsair CX650, 650. Oh, I lost the position there, talking about my PC. So yeah, my PSU is a... Oh, and it started rating, I haven't noticed that. So yeah, once again, my CPU is a Corsair CX650, which is a 650 watt PSU, and for the case I have a DeepCool Matrex 70 case, which I absolutely love. It's really cool. It's slick, it's simple in design, but it's pretty functional and it looks amazing. At least I like it. So yeah, quite a big difference between my old and my new PC, and hopefully it will serve me well. I do plan to do a few more upgrades. I do want to add an additional 16 gigs of RAM. I would like to switch to a Be Quiet BlackRock 4 Pro CPU fan, which is a really big, chunky CPU, tower CPU fan. I really like those. I could go for liquid cooling, but I rather prefer the air cooler, these massive air towers. So that's what I'm going to do, and I would like to add a few case fans to keep it a little bit cooler. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, and that is the end of this video. We managed to climb all the way into 27th. Lost the position at the end there. Kind of slowed down, got a little bit complacent, but well. Again, this wasn't a serious race. The AI wasn't dialed in. They were quite easy, so the purpose of this video was to see how my PC would handle project cards. Obviously it did very well, everything was at max, so I'm quite happy with the results. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm not really sure when the next video will be, but hopefully it won't take as long as it has in the past 8 months. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.